Hi, friends. If you remember on Monday, I told you that we would be doing Frozen 2 yoga soon. So here we are, getting ready to do our Frozen 2 yoga. Are you ready, Emma? Are you ready? Awesome. We're going to start sitting and we're going to take our 5 big belly breaths. Here we go. One more. Starting it off with a yawn. Wonderful. We are going to start today on the ground, all the way in child's pose. So legs and hips are far apart as we can get them. Our bottom goes in between our legs and our heads are resting down. Our hands are reaching out way in front of us. And we are down in child's pose. Well, I'm sorry. Hands are behind us actually in child's pose. Rolled up like Grandpa Bee, rolling down to the cliffs to speak with Anna and Elsa and Kristoff. Oh, wonderful, wonderful friends. We are going to come up into hero. So we're going to keep our knees to the sides and we're going to sit all the way back on our bottom. So you can see my feet are way out here. My bottom is all the way on the ground. We are going to sit in hero's pose. So our hands are out on our knees and we're sitting up nice and straight. Now, if this is too much of a stretch for you, you can tuck your feet underneath you to make it feel a little bit more comfortable. So right here in hero's pose for Kristoff, who tries a lot of times to be the hero. He really does. But he helps out as much as he can, and even that makes somebody a hero. Wonderful. We are now going to come all the way down on our backs, and we are going to work through our 4 elements. And the first element is earth, and so we are down on our backs, and we are going to lift our hips up towards the sky. And I know you can't really see me because Lacey is standing here. Watch out, Lacey. Over here. But we're going to lift those hips nice and high. So again, I know you can't see, but hips are nice and high towards the ceiling, and our shoulders are down on the floor, and we're going to reach underneath us to get the other hand. And we're going to create a bridge with our body, kind of like how the earth giants do before they get so angry and after the fog lifts. Wonderful. We're going to bring it down. We are going to come into tabletop. So we're going to come roll over and come up into all fours. And now cat and cow, we move our belly up and down. But tabletop, we are going to keep this pretty level as we can. Pushing up through our hands. In tabletop, like fire. And now the fire element is represented by Samantha the lizard, which is why we are in tabletop on our hands and knees, being little lizards. Now this next one, friends, is going to be really difficult, and so I'm going to move my body so that you can see. We are going to be doing, it's called the Half Lord of the Flies, And so we are going to sit all the way down on our bottoms. So from that tabletop position, come all the way down. And you're going to take one foot and wrap it this way, almost like you're about to sit crisscross applesauce. But we're going to take this other foot and bring it in front of our knee. And so you can kind of see I've got this weird angle here, but keeping this ankle in front of the knee that was sitting crisscross applesauce. Then we're going to take our hand, this hand and this elbow, we're going to bring it across and do a twist. And we're going to push some pressure from our elbow into our knee here to kind of help us twist a little bit. Now you're going to feel this up here on your thighs and in your back. If you can't go all the way into this twist, even just doing it something simple like this is okay. Really? Okay. Now we're going to come out of that and we're going to go into our wind pose. So we're going to feet down, hands down, walking ourselves up into a standing position. And now this next one for wind is a high lunge crescent variation. So we're going to take a step back, as far back as we can go, and we're going to lunge deep right here. So lunging into that front leg, you're going to feel the stretch right here, and we're going to bring our hands up over our heads together. And now in our high lunge pose here, the wind is very powerful, but it can also be very playful. And that's what we see here in this pose. It's a very powerful pose, but it also allows for us to come out of it pretty quickly to go have some fun. Maybe run around, jump, hug somebody. Wonderful job, friends. We can hands down, kick that foot back, and come all the way down into sitting. And from here, you can go ahead and restart this yoga video so that you can do your half Lord of the Fishes, the spinal twist, and your high lunge that we just did for wind, again on the other side that you didn't do them on. Remember, when we work both sides, we are strengthening both sides. We don't want to have one side stronger than the other. And we want to make sure that our brain is getting the wishy-washy of both sides. So I hope you guys enjoyed some Frozen 2 yoga, and I will see you again soon. I love you. Bye.